Hey everybody, I've got another comparison video for you all today. Today's a little bit different than my other comparison videos. I'm not going to compare two units. I'm going to compare instead the Obersoldaten with all of their potential long-range opponents from the Allies. I often see players ask, how do you deal with Obersoldaten when they're vetted up? And usually the answer is A, don't let them get vetted up, kill them before they get veterancy. B, try to engage them at short ranges. Or C, try to kill them with indirect fire or tanks. But in this video, I want to find out if there are any allied units that can beat vetted up Obersoldaten at their own game, that being long-range firefights. So let's start out with some basic info about this very elite and very iconic OKW unit. The Obersoldaten, or Obers for short, are built at the Schwerer Panzer HQ. They cost 340 manpower to build, 40 manpower to reinforce, and take up 9 population. And for 80 munitions, they get a very powerful MG34. Taking a quick look at the Veterancy 0 DPS, we see that the MG34 is responsible for more damage than the 3 Kar 98s combined when at long range. This means that the squad stays effective even after losing models. Furthermore, Obers have one of the smallest target sizes in the game at 0.7. Taking a look at their Veterancy bonuses, at Vet 1 they get the Frangible Smoke Grenade, which is kind of like a white phosphorus grenade. Veterancy 2 they get a whopping plus 40% accuracy and minus 25% weapon cooldown, so this is their real big damage spike. At Veterancy 3 they get minus 29% received accuracy or target size, bringing them down to 0.5 target size, which I think is the smallest target size in the game if I'm not mistaken. At Veterancy 4 they get the Suppressive Fire ability, and at Veterancy 5 they just sprint around everywhere. So let's get into the testing here. I did all the tests behind Invincible Green Cover at 30 range and at max veterancy for all units involved. The first test I did was with the Soviet Airborne Guards with 3 DP light machine guns. I didn't expect them to win this engagement, although they did do fairly well and occasionally even brought the Obersoldaten down to 1 model, but they didn't win any of the engagements. I was very much looking forward to this next one with the Guards Rifle Infantry using the Firing Positions ability. I would say the Guard Rifle Infantry performed extremely well, winning 50% of the engagements. They wouldn't perform so well without the Firing Position ability though, so beware of that. Moving on to the USF, we have the Pathfinders with an M1919 and BAR upgrade. This is the best possible loadout I could think of for the Pathfinders, but even then I didn't think they would have much of a chance. And as I expected, they didn't even get close to winning any of the engagements. This next one I was definitely also looking forward to. This was the USF Paratroopers with 1919 machine guns. I even did this test 8 times to be sure of the results, but it ended up with the Paratroopers winning 25% of the engagements. Moving on to the British forces, the only unit that I thought was worth testing would be the Commandos with 2 Bren light machine guns. This actually turned out to be a very close matchup to my surprise, and the Bren Mandos win about 50% of the engagements. These tests did include the ambush bonus from the Bren Mandos, and they do fare much worse without the ambush bonus. Well, there you have it. The best 3 units against the Obersoldaten are the Guards Rifle Infantry, the Bren Mandos, and to some extent the USF Paratroopers with 1919s. It's important to note that most, or maybe even all of these units will beat Obers if you can get higher veterancy than them. So, for example, a squad like the Guards Rifle Infantry, which will likely have veterancy 2 or 3 when the Obers get on the field, will beat Obers at their own game 100% of the time, so try to take those engagements while the Obers are still at low veterancy, and don't just feed them infantry kills to vet them up. Well guys, I hope you learned something here. I was definitely shocked with a couple of the results, especially the Bren Mandos doing so well, and the USF Paratroopers not doing as well. And as always, if you learned something and you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate it.